Guy, if you reflect on these country issues, tears will drop more for your eyes. Bro.
It is a shame that we have somebody doing the work of the military, police, and all the forces in Nigeria. One man, just one man. Now they do the work where military for they do.
Mama, you don't be smart. You do be like say you don't do all this kind of thing before. You never did.
The capital punishment for kidnapping is death. And some of these kidnappers are caught. And yes, they are caught. Some of them get caught. I give credit to Nigeria police at least to that point. I have information that some of them get caught. We don't hear anything. Whether they are being imprisoned, whether they are being executed, we don't hear anything.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. A lot of you have saw this particular video that went viral over the week, and a lot of things that have played on how Aris Ngwanunshu and Secured are released after calling the federal government and the state governor to help, but unfortunately nothing happened. So in this particular video, I'm going to make breakdown so that you all know the insecurities and the things that is happening in Nigeria. Thank God, other celebrities are not voicing that, though they are not the major celebrity, but they are also celebrity. We are waiting for all Nigerian concerned celebrity to put voices in none of this, to use their influence to call out the federal government. I don't know why the news agency are not saying anything. I don't know why the religious body are not saying anything. It is just the poor and the poor only now that has been basically targeted in Nigeria. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this particular video of this actor, William Oshe, what he said and narrated in this particular video. We'll be right back.
Going to, honestly, one of the things I said to myself was I was going to reduce the amount of complaint and the decadence I see in this country and focus on the positive part, doing the little I can, helping people and, doing all that. But I think there's a level it gets to where you can no longer keep quiet. And for this particular topic that I'm about to address, it has been disturbing me so much that I can't sleep. I wake up, it's in my mind. I just got off the shower. It was just there in the shower with me. And if I don't get this out, the way it always lays in my spirit, I feel I'm committing a capital sin. When a child begins to steal meat from the mother's spot, and the mother catching the child does very little in terms of punishment, or showing the child this is the consequences of this, what the mother is doing is that the mother is breeding a hardened criminal that will eventually grow up and even destroy her own life, or become a national disgrace to the family. We have a constitution that governs this country. And I don't see why when it is time to execute that constitution, we are not as vocal as we should be. The Bible says, who builds a house without first counting the cost? This might come from a positive light, but also who commits a crime? Anybody that you see commit a crime has already in his heart made up his mind, if this thing casts, this will be my fate. So I do not see why the capital punishment for kidnapping is death. And some of these kidnappers are caught. And yes, they are caught. Some of them get caught. I will give credit to Nigerian police at least to that point. I have information that some of them get caught. We don't hear anything. Whether they are being imprisoned or whether they are being executed, we don't hear anything. I think that the same way this thing makes round social media, when caught should make round social media. And if you ask me, there should be a dedicated channel, just like Big Brother Nigeria, that is dedicated to catching some of these people that do these things and are shown public execution. They are publicly executed. Children can go to bed, it's past their bedtime. It's not for children. Put parental control on it. Because until we start executing consequences to certain actions, we cannot see the results. We want to copy China. We want to be like China, but we don't have the balls that China has. The punishment for kidnapping in China is death. The punishment for corruption in China is death. Oh, you think they don't have animalistic behavior? People that behave anyhow. You think they don't have it? It is the consequences of every action that puts a society in check. So the kidnap rate has gone high. The reason is not because the police is not doing much. It's because the ones that are seeing what is going on and how these kidnappers are buying things on themselves and living life feels it's a lucrative business, because that one that entered inside prison, he's out in a couple of months. So I can go into it. If they can show their colleagues being executed on TV, watch how that thing will drop. This has nothing to do with church. There's a place for morality. There's a place for people to change and give their life to Christ. This is not part of those places, because our job should be to uphold the constitution of this. Even in the midst of the 12 disciples, there was a criminal, and the law caught up with him. I am begging, if it is possible, and this has nothing to do with human rights, stay clear, human rights. Anytime you kidnap somebody, do you know that you have actually hired the person? You've killed the person, even though the person is still alive. That is why it's not the same penalty now. It's not the same weight that stealing carries with kidnapping. Because stealing, you can take something that belongs to somebody. In the person's absence, no life was hurt, no life was threatened. You can do 5 years. There is a punishment for that. But when it's armed robbery or kidnapping, it's heavier. Because when human lives are involved, I have not seen one person that was kidnapped and recovered and came back and became the same. Go and ask. The trauma stays with them to their last breath. So how come we are seeing these things? Okay, look at the picture of this girl has been in my head for days. The little girl, the young girl that kidnapped, she's in prison. You can sense fear. I watched that video and I weep. Because that could be anybody. That could be my sister. That could be my child. And it's even a girl that does not have anything. The parents does not have any money. Look at the fear on that girl's face. If by the grace of God that girl is released tomorrow, you think that girl will be the same? She's traumatized for life. And these people that are caught should not be let go scot-free. Not in the law should uphold when it comes to this issue called kidnapping. And let us watch how this thing will drop drastically. What are we doing? It's not my words, it's the Constitution. The penalty for kidnapping in this country, the Constitution says that is execution. Why have we not seen it on TV? Why have we not even heard or seen it on the blog? The same thing camera does. If a criminal enters a place and sees that there is camera, he holds it because he knows that that camera is checkmating. That is what the law does. That is what Constitution does. That is why China is the way it is. I was in China the other day for a business trip. My interpreter left my bag that had my passport in the lobby. I was panicking. I was like, oh, my everything was there. The Chinese, they were looking at me weird. Even the interpreter was a Nigerian that lives there. They were looking at me like, what is wrong with you? I said, you left. They could have stolen it. They said, they don't steal in China. They were looking at me. I'm like, what do you mean? I don't know human beings. They said, yes. All of them, which I had money, I said yes, but they don't steal in China. The person went, collected my bag and gave it to me. Everything was intact. Because the penalty for that is either 20 years in prison or life imprisonment. Begin to implement the consequences of certain actions that some people behave in this country, and you see how the place will change. This is not about social media. Until we begin to uphold these constitutions, we will not see the change. There's nobody safe. And it's like this is affecting almost the poor people. Have you noticed that most people that are being kidnapped on the heavier capacity are people that don't even have the money? Until this is addressed, is all talk. It's content. We are not serious. If we must begin to see change, we have to start taking our lives seriously. We have to start taking the Constitution seriously. We have to start taking the things that it says. Even the Bible itself has its own laws. But until then, we are joking.
This is another content creator, Toby. Toby also came out to share his own personal experience, and he also voiced out. And I want you guys to listen to what comedian Toby, what he said in all of this. We'll be right back.
Guy, if you reflect on this country issues, tears go drop more for your eyes. Bro, bandits go kidnap poor man. Police go arrest poor man. The rich go keep poor man. Like, many things happen to poor guy. Like, Fulani men, they go attack poor men. Like, you don't ever see a rich person that they attack, bro. And this country is not working, bro. You know how you dey privilege say you dey safe? Yeah, you dey, bro. You know people they suffer this thing. My family guide, we get the kind of money where you go kidnap me, they ask for ransom for. Now you are jam me for you to kidnap me. You not see Mopo, you not see security with me. You think they go on? God.
A lot of us know that this girl will held hostage. A lot of us were praying for her. A lot of us were just showing concern. Despite we all know that her mother were poor, but the perpetrator don't care. They really don't care. They just need 20 million. And when they secure her release, people were wondering, did they really pay that money or what was it? Anyway, before her release, this is her mother crying profusely, explaining herself that she cannot raise 20 million that they were demanded for. That ransom was so big for her that she don't even have even 100,000 naira. So one might think that, oh, maybe they might feel so sympathetic to release, okay, let's just release her because her family is poor. But in this case, it was not so. It takes the grace of Aresegwanoshu to come down to Edo State to secure our release. And I want you guys to watch this video.
As I did here, now I think now see me so. I don't live finish. I got the pick. Every now think I know the shop because of Asha. They carry my Asha go Etan Bush. Since last week or Saturday, I beg. They say like 20 million, and 30 million they first talk. I see they call the price. I can say 20 million. I don't get any. See us when I stay safe. See as you, how many people if you see this house, you go let's say people where they carry EPP, you don't get anything. I beg, Nigeria, I beg. Thank you very much. I don't get anything. I beg, may not help me. I beg. I see they do. I see they beg again. I beg.
By Allah mercy today will come out. Nothing will happen to them. Yes? Nothing will happen to them by Allah mercy today. That was the time that Friday. You see they do prayer for here. Actually prayer will bring them come back here. Safely. Yeah? So I just come tell them and say they should come back.
Oh yeah, that day, God train us to God, you will bless me.
Amen. But let's strong go. You say the man, say make you get strong. Come on, I will still come back. When I come back again, I'll come with your daughter. Hey. Alright, thank you much. We will offer our double trap again. You here?
No.
Jesus. Oh yeah, turn. Small, yeah? We are here with Aisha. She was kidnapped 2 weeks ago and apparently it's almost 9 p.m. Right? We are here with Aisha. We are prepared that we pray for you and every
They even bought my phone, sir.
They bought your phone?
They bought them. They said they will extract it, so...
Coming up.
Okay. Yeah. Now all of us go drive go now. All of us will Abiona won't go leave us.
No, I want maybe we that's now.
You like it,
I like this service. That's the way I can find out. I don't see how this is so.
We're here to Opela.
We don't rescue the girls soon now. This is RC. Finally. RC, I don't deal with RC.
Come on your hand.
Aisha, how do you feel?
I'm so happy, I'm hot. Thank you.
Thank you, Nigerians. Just thank Nigerians.
Thank you, Nigeria. God bless you all.
Sorry. Mama, shall I tell you say your picking will come out today?
Yeah, you tell me, you try.
And she came out.
God go help you.
Nah, assalamu alaikum go thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
What do you do me?
Assalamu alaikum.
God will bless you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Now, I know Aristogonishi did not explain in details what happened. Okay, if they paid the ransom. He was more concerned about him reaching out to the Edo State Security Network and the state governor for resources in order not just to rescue, but also to capture these people. But unfortunately, he said, to all efforts was a vain. They did not respond to him. But at the end of the day, they secured the girl. Information reaching us to Plan B after we tried to make some several contacts to try to reach out to one person to know if they paid that ransom. Unfortunately, it is an alleged that it was Davido who paid for her release, 20 million to secure this girl release. It is an alleged, but what we heard, it is an alleged that it was Davido that paid 20 million to secure this girl release. That brings us to another topic. Now, Aristogonishi is doing a lot in Nigeria right now, combating this no government, kidnappers, and all those things that is happening, insecurities that is happening in Nigeria. But what pains me so much is that he's not getting the resources that he ought to have. He's reaching out to one or two people, but they are not showing concern. Thank God that I came across this particular comedian, Koboko. What he said in this video was in line of what I was planning to even to explain to you guys. I really don't know why Nigeria is not shining their focus on Aristogonishi, what he's doing to secure most of you. And I want you guys to watch this video of what this comedian said.
It is a shame that we have somebody doing the work of the military, police, and all the forces in Nigeria. One man, just one man. Now they do the work where military for they do. First of all, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Harris Ngwamnisho. You don't understand. This man is putting his life on the line. One man, they do waiting the full military. No one do. I believe say no be say they no one do, but because of the corrupt and evil leaders, this guy they put his life on the line. They go where kidnappers they. So right now in Nigeria, we hustle money to pay for kidnappers as ransom. Yes. The foreigners, they talk about them. People in diaspora are talking about it, but our politicians, they do like say they know they see them. This girl that was kidnapped, where they been need 20 million, finally, they don't free the girl. I go like give all the credits to this guy, Harrison Ngwamnisho. He has been doing a lot. A lot. Many things don't they go down. We they go through in page, we they see what this guy they do. But no support from government. Even the one when the son of the president wants show support to. Nobody say pay money for ransom of this guy. Send the money to this guy. I see what you're doing. Send him support. He needs manpower, he needs support. Nobody don't they show this guy support. But when one girl where do BB get big yash, do something, when I go run, they transfer money to the girl. Yes, now because I don't see yash. Harrison, anywhere you are, God will continue to bless you. I think it is time. Now this kind of person we go contribute money, give. Respect to Lucky you do, but please, people like Lucky you do will not just wake up, come online and tell us that he's broke. Not because he's sick. And we go just contribute money. We are not foolish people. I'm not saying what he's doing is not, he's trying in his own capacity. If all of us want begin to drop our account number online, we go begin to drop account number. Yes. Because if you want to check engagement, where Lucky you do they get,
He big pass wetin many of us they get. So a lucky do cannot just wake up and come online and tell us that he's broke, drop account number, say make we dey put money. We are not fools in the country, you don't understand. But that's by the way to lock you do. So I like to say this, Nigerians. Very soon, na protest go solve am. Yes, as it's going right now, na protest, because we are aware that the politicians are aware of the killings and steady terrorism in the country, but they are acting deaf and dumb to the cries of Nigerians. Every day, this girl video went viral. Nowhere. I'm not sure say get anybody where they use social media when not see this girl video. But our politicians, they no care. When it be like say them be hold hostage of one US citizen, you know reach whether almost 24 hours. They don't free the person inside Nigeria. But Nigeria here, they hold their own citizen, nobody, they can't do anything. It is becoming, see, gradually the end time don't they come and a protest will solve this thing. And that's just the truth. That protest will solve it. Because we'll not keep quiet and watch our demonic evil politicians, you don't understand, continue using our lives to play gamble. We did Tom Polo go donate how many billion Tom Polo to Delta State government for security. Tom Polo, I must find him. I don't want to talk anything out of fact. 10 billion Tom Polo donates to Delta State government for security. But when they do like so, now they see the same as about on Delta, this guy did the work. On a leave him when he need help. On a leave him. They go give Delta State. Now they use our life play over 2.5. If it even be like say they go just did they say no way, let's watch how many we die today, how many they will kidnap today. I say God bless you. But when time come, not be the protest, we'll do the right protest, not be answers. Now until they reach your family, now that time you go. You know, a lot of people might not really want to say anything about this because you never reach your family. You don't understand. You feel no one talk. You might be a content creator, a skit maker. If you know just one talk because they never pick your family. When they pick your family member, you know, so at that time they say, well, God go help us for the country.
If you're on social media, you will know that Lucky will do is crying for help. But it worries me so much to know, I don't know why that guy is so petty. When you go to his TikTok, go to his YouTube and Facebook, all these social media are well monetized. The kind of engagement that this guy is making is not even half of what most of us, we are not even getting up to 500,000 views, but this guy is having it. And the little resources that is coming out from our own is enough for we to feed ourselves, to help those that are around us. I mean, the little that is coming out from the little engagement that we are having, we are very much contented with it. But I don't know why, with all this engagement, if he's not making money from those social media, except maybe he have issues with the social media. If he's not making money from it, we are talking about minimum a month, maybe 2 million. No, he's crying that he's homeless, his landlord is about to chase him out. I don't know if it is content, I don't know why, but I'm not saying you shouldn't help him if he wants to. Me, I'm not against anybody helping anybody. But we Nigerians should also raise concerns to support Arisi so that he will do more effort. Because these people need more resources, more things to go to this forest, to track all these kidnappers. You know, they need drums. They need a lot of things. Give them the agility to engage these people. Especially now, if there are more resources, they will have more people to be recruited to the security agencies so that there will be that of the former SARS. That once you die, they come, they do, they secure you, but not this SARS that is after Yahoo Boy. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section while we are working on another video to tell you guys why the former Nigeria Army CDS was sacked, the Christopher Musa. It will shock you. Anyway, if you want to get the full gist, make sure that you subscribe if you have not done so. If you do, turn on your notification bell so that you wouldn't miss out our next post, because it will shock you guys why they remove Christopher Musa. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm waiting for you guys in the comment section. What do you think about the video you just watched? What do you think about the insecurity? What do you think about all of this? Please comment it in the comment section. Until we meet again,